One of the many bills state lawmakers are addressing as they face a key deadline tomorrow.
And another one would be to overhaul California's bail system. So joining us now is legal analyst and defense attorney Brian Watkins. Brian, good day to you. Thanks for joining us. So first of all, in concept, it deals with eliminating the bail review system as we know it now. So as a defense attorney, criminal defense attorney, are you in favor of eliminating that for another system that assesses the defendant?
Well, that's a tough question, because what the bill really does is put on the taxpayers. It requires the taxpayers to basically assist indigent criminal defendants that can't afford bail with being able to get released by creating a pretrial services division that will monitor these individuals while they're out, rather than having them post bail. The problem is it's not necessarily good for criminal defendants either, because they're in a sense going to be put on probation before they've been found guilty of anything. So it's not necessarily a win-win, and it's more like a lose-lose.
Some people are saying that this tool would continue to kind of go in the trend of letting more dangerous criminals out on the streets. Do you think that this bill would do that?
Well, that's what we've seen. This bill has passed and is law in Chicago and New Jersey, and it's failing miserably. Now, I don't know what's going to be different here in California, but that has been what has occurred in New Jersey and Chicago that has implemented this system. So that's definitely going to be a problem.
So on the heels of the answer that you had previously about the defendants, the burden, some say, is on them, that it creates this ripple effect, that perhaps their families have to put up this bail. $50,000 is the average. They have to put up $5,000, and it makes them bankrupt. So then that in turn creates other issues.
Well, what we're talking about here is taking a private industry, the bail industry, and turning it into a government-funded industry. The problem with a government-funded industry is we fund the government, so it's taxpayer dollars. So we understand that if a person jumps bail, yes, he may lose his house, his mother may lose her house. Problem now is that if we get rid of that system and use this new pretrial services, we'll put the burden on our already overworked police force to go and make sure these people show up to court, in addition to their duties of making new arrests. So it puts a burden on either the taxpayer or the criminal defendant's family. Someone's going to have to weigh that burden, and that's what happens when you get arrested, unfortunately.
And bail agents are claiming that the cost could, top $2 billion. Whether or not that is the case remains to be seen.
Right. When they miss bail, now Dog the Bounty Hunter and his comrades go get you, rather than now we're trying to say that the police should also take on that task along with their other duties.
Okay, Brian Watkins, thanks very much. Good insight.
Thank you.
Thank you.